Greetings and hello everyone. Today we're going to be looking at absolute value equations. So we're going to start off with a key concept. So when solving equations that involve absolute values, there are two cases to consider. Case 1, the expression inside the absolute value symbol is positive or 0. The second case is the expression inside the absolute value symbols is negative. So let's take a look at what this looks like. So we want to solve and graph the solution set for this absolute value equation. So I'm going to start off with case 1. What happens if the expression inside the absolute value is positive? So it'll be x plus 3 equals 2. So it's giving you a positive number out. So I can solve this equation by subtracting 3 from both sides. When I do that, I end up getting x equals negative 1. And if I put that back in there, negative 1 plus 3, absolute value equals 2. So negative 1 plus 3 is 2. Well, the distance 2 is from 0 is 2 spaces. So that checks out. Case 2. What happens if the number inside of here is negative? X plus 3 equals negative 2. So solve this out. I'm going to subtract 3 from both sides. When I do that, I get x equals negative 5. Again, plug it in and check it. Negative 5 plus 3, will that give me 2? Well, negative 5 plus 3 is negative 2. The distance negative 2 is from 0 is 2 spaces. It also checks out. So here's the big idea behind these. So now let's graph the solution set. So I'm going to build myself a number line. 0, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, and negative 5. I'm going to plot these 2 points. So I'm going to plot the point negative 1. I'm going to plot the point negative 5. So I've graphed the solution set. These are the 2 numbers that I could put back into my original equation and get a true statement. Here's the checks to show that I can get a true statement. Let's try a different example. So example 2. Solve and graph the solution set. So our equation for this one is going to be the absolute value of d minus 4 equals negative 2. Okay, so we always get a positive number coming out of the absolute value. But over here, we want it to be a negative number. So if it always gives us a positive, but we want a negative, this can't happen. Because this can't happen, this problem's going to be no solution. There is no number that we can put in there that when it comes out from the absolute value being positive, all of a sudden becomes negative magically. So the solution set is empty. There's nothing that can work for this problem. And that's all you have to do for this. All right, let's take a look at another example. Solve and graph the solution set. So the absolute value of 2w plus 5 equals 5. So I have a positive number over here, which means I'm going to be able to do case 1 and case 2. So case 1. What happens if this is a positive number inside this expression? So 2w plus 5 equals 5. So I'm going to solve this equation. I'm going to subtract 5 from both sides. I'm not doing anything with the variable term, so I'm going to bring that down. That gives me 2w equals 0. Undo the multiplication with division. Divide by 2, divide by 2. I get w equals 0. So my first solution is w equals 0. Case 2. 2w plus 5 equals negative 5. What happens if the expression inside the absolute value is negative? So I'm going to subtract 5 from both sides. I'm not doing anything with this variable term, so I'm going to just bring that down. Negative 10, because this is a 0 right here. Negative 5 minus 5 more is negative 10. Undo the multiplication. So the opposite of multiplication is division. So divide both sides by 2, and I get negative 5. So let's build the number line for this. And then we're going to plot our points. So our first one is at 0, and our second one is at negative 5. So here is the solution set for this problem. So go ahead and review through these, and have a great day.